This segment began as a personal challenge but quickly turned into one of the most unsettling nights the host ever experienced. As the truck stopped at the trail leading to the haunted lake, the sun had already sunk behind the dense black trees, leaving only a faint glow on the horizon. He led Kia, his loyal dog, down the rugged path deep into the forest. No cell signal, no human voices, just the crunch of dry leaves underfoot.
I mean, I'm gonna drive up there right now, but the weird thing is we know that there is something lurking up in here. I don't know if it's a person, but I do remember when I came with Angela, we went up to where the haunted lake is located, where the actual haunted stuff goes down. We were just checking it out, but I remember coming back to the campsite and our camp was ransacked. It was looted. Nothing was really taken, like nothing important, but somebody ransacked it. So that's kind of nerve-wracking. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. It's Kia's first time here, so what I'm gonna do is drive up to the site, set up the tent, have a little cookout, and yeah, take on the night because, man.
As they neared the lake, an absolute silence made him pause. No crickets, no frogs, just a chill seeping through every layer of skin. He set up his tent, built a fire, and tried to keep his mind calm. But Kia, usually playful and noisy, became strangely still, standing rigid, her eyes locked on the dark void between the trees.
All right, so since we got the fire going, it's dinner time, baby. Hear that, Kiki? It's dinner time. You getting hungry, babe? You getting hungry? Yeah, we'll have some food soon. And I'm like sweating like a mother right now, man. Excuse my language. Feel it dripping down.
About an hour later, as he prepared dinner, a strange sound echoed from the distance. At first, it was a faint, rhythmic whistle, soft but deliberate. He thought it was the wind until it was answered from another direction. The same tone, the same interval. The call and response continued, growing faster, too precise to be random.
Hello? Oh! What the f was that? What the fuck was that? Holy shit! What the fuck was that?
Then came a series of claps echoing through the trees, 3 sharp claps, then silence. Soon after, a long, hoarse, guttural scream rang out, unlike any animal he'd ever heard. The fire suddenly weakened, smoke rising in thick, murky wisps. He felt a shift in the air, as if the forest were alive, watching, listening, and reacting to his every move.
I kid you not, that was a freaking Bigfoot call. What the fuck? That's not happening. No, that's not happening. That's not happening at all. What the hell, man?
He turned on his flashlight. The beam flickered. Cold sweat broke out despite the near-freezing air. Kia let out a low whimper, her fur bristling, then turned her head, growling softly into the silence. He described the feeling as, like someone was standing right behind me, but when I turned, nothing was there. As the night deepened, the sounds grew clearer, snapping branches, slow footsteps, rhythmic taps on tree trunks, each time a little closer. He began to feel an inexplicable exhaustion, as if his energy was being drained. His eyes ached, his breathing grew heavy, and the world around him seemed to slow down.
Man, I feel Holy shit. I feel like as soon as I pulled up and got out, started.
Then, suddenly, a new series of whistles sounded, this time right behind him. Kia barked ferociously, lunging toward the sound but stopping short at the forest's edge, refusing to go further. He knew he couldn't stay any longer. He quickly doused the fire, stuffed his gear into his backpack, and fled the area, his flashlight still flickering.
Guys, I kid you not, I think I see it. Oh shit. Oh shit.
In the follow-up video, he recounted with a trembling voice, "I don't know if it was a person, a spirit, or something else, but I've never felt a forest so alive. It knew I was there." The experience held no clear horror, no visible figure, just an invisible, persistent presence and an intelligence lurking in the darkness. Was it a paranormal phenomenon? An ancient creature locals whispered about? Or the forest protecting itself? No one knows. But one thing is certain. It's still out there, possibly listening, waiting for the next person brave enough to step into the haunted lake.
I don't know what the hell. I hear slight branches breaking. Oh! Oh! Are you? Oh, fuck this. Fuck. Oh.
Kayla, a van life content creator, is no stranger to the freedom and quiet of long open roads. But on the night of May 7th, 2025, her solo journey from Chicago to Houston took an unforgettable dark turn. After nearly 10 hours of driving, a cold fog settled in, and every motel along the way displayed no vacancy signs. Exhausted, she resorted to a last-ditch option, parking in the lot of a small motel, hoping to catch a few hours of sleep unnoticed. She took precautions. The van's interior lights were covered, curtains drawn tight. Her small dog, her faithful companion, lay by her side. Everything felt calm. The distant hum of engines and the wind tapping against the metal van created a familiar, peaceful solitude. Kayla ate a quick dinner, checked the locks, and slipped into bed, certain the night would pass like any other.
Man, I'm gonna cook tomorrow. I'm too hungry and I'm so sleepy. So this was honestly a last minute thing. I drove 7 hours straight. I'm exhausted. I think we have about 8 more. Oh, bless you. I think we have about 8 more hours left.
But around midnight, a soft knock broke the silence. At first faint, then clearer. Steady, deliberate. She opened her eyes, holding her breath. Her dog growled softly, ears perked. Her heart pounded as her mind raced to decide if it was just the wind or if someone was really out there. She peeked through the curtain. Under the dim yellow glow of the parking lot light, a man stood by her van's door, hands in his pockets, his posture rigid. When she cracked the window, he spoke in a sharp, accusing tone. "You can't stay here. This is private property."
I was actually about to get a room. I wasn't here that long. I had to use the bathroom.
All right. You have a room here. You have to leave.
Okay, thank you. Oh my God. I'm getting kicked out, and it's the middle of the night. Oh my God.
He claimed to be a motel employee, stating that strangers weren't allowed to park overnight. No name tag, no uniform, just a gray jacket and a hood covering half his face. The time, nearly 2 a.m., made it all the more unsettling. She stayed calm, gave a brief apology, and quickly packed up, started the van, and drove off, her heart still racing.
Okay, so I found a truck stop, and I'm gonna be sleeping here for the night. I don't think anybody's gonna come knock on my door. I hope not. But it looks kind of dangerous. I am at a truck stop in the, like, wide open. I don't know. Very skeptic of the place that I chose.
On her dashcam footage, she later noticed the man didn't leave right away. He stood still, watching her van pull out of the lot in silence. That sight twisted her stomach. What would have happened if she'd opened the door? Viewers expressed empathy and warnings. A knock in the night is every van lifer's worst fear. While it could have been a misunderstanding, the time, the man's voice, and his demeanor led many to believe she may have narrowly escaped a far worse situation. Kayla continued her journey the next morning, but in her next vlog she confessed, "I've never felt so small. Just one knock, but it was enough to make me realize that, on the road, the line between safety and danger can be as thin as a van curtain."
Finally found a place to sleep for the night. I'm at this truck stop. Hopefully I won't get kicked out because I'm too tired to drive. Honestly, it's so sad. I have to get up early in the morning so I can finish the rest of the ride.
The Harbour Explore channel returns to the Australian bush, and this time, the journey takes them deep into Binderee National Park. The goal sounds simple: search for a mysterious tent rumored to be connected to a tragic event years ago, when only part of a man's body was found near a creek in the park. Along with a friend, Harbour hikes about 5 kilometers through dense forest. Along the way, he recounts the grim story. The man was an avid wilderness camper who frequented Binderee but met a mysterious end. Only part of his body was recovered, deepening the mystery. Some believe the tent they're searching for might have belonged to him, left abandoned ever since.
Friday the 13th. Yeah, it's probably going to take about an hour maybe to get to the tent, probably not even.
As they venture deeper into the forest, they spot fresh animal tracks, large and unmistakable. It's a clear reminder that this is still wild territory. Harbour calmly mentions that he always carries a knife for protection, a survival habit in the bush. After nearly an hour, they finally find the strange tent. To their surprise, it's still standing despite the years. Scattered around are abandoned items: a child's backpack, a broken camping chair, a duffel bag, and a heavy hiking pack. These details make the atmosphere feel heavier, as if the place holds an untold story.
Alright. Can't believe it's still standing.
Suddenly, a strange sound, like a loud whistle, echoes through the trees. Both men hear it clearly, but neither can explain where it came from. Harbour admits that, although he had considered spending the night in the tent, that eerie sound quickly changed his mind.
So it could be that old, though. Oh, that's a pair of... Alright, so back to the story about this. this abandoned tent out
They
here.
continue toward the creek, the site where the body was found years ago. The terrain here is steep and narrow, with sheer cliffs that become even more dangerous during flood season. Harbor speculates that the man might have slipped in the rushing water, leading to severe injuries. It's just a theory, but a chilling one.
Yeah, it's creepy in here, eh? I don't know, it's just got a weird feeling. Like 2009. Canyon is rope.
After exploring the area, the two return to the tent, then leave the park. Back at the car, Harbor sits quietly, reflecting on what they've seen. The intact tent, the abandoned items, and the timeline all point to a troubling connection to the mysterious death years before.
That is a decent dog track. All right, we're done and dusted. We're out of here. Yeah, she's a creepy old bloody tent. I was literally thinking of coming out here and doing an episode. And
Harbor leaves all possibilities open, leaving viewers with a sense of both unease and curiosity.
that is a decent dog track.
On October 30th, 2023, just one day before Halloween, Dylan and David from the Signs and Signals channel decided to test their courage at a reportedly haunted location in Lockhart, South Carolina. Their goal, to investigate the legend of the Lady in White, a famous ghostly figure in the area.
Use your nose. What did I have for dinner yesterday? Sandwich. I think I have ants crawling on my leg. Me. What is that? Oh, my bad. You can get your message out there now. Oh! Somebody got hurt.
That sounded like a woman, too.
Hey! I got goosebumps, dude.
Dill, are we really gonna go down here?
Hey! Are you okay?
There's no way we can even get to whoever it is.
Maybe, like, they were down there in the water. I don't know, dude. Are we supposed to call the cops or something?
I don't really know. I feel like yes, kinda.
Could that be like an animal, though?
They say bobcats do.
Make, yeah, like a screeching sound. I ain't trying to walk over there and, like, get hurt either. I'd rather just, I don't know, dude.
Just go up there. Just go check it out just to say that we at least attempted to come down here.
Hello?
At first, things were fairly quiet. They tried using a Ouija board to see if they could make a connection. But then, a piercing scream echoed through the silent night, sounding like a woman's voice. Both froze, unsure if it was an animal, a person, or something else. They followed the sound toward a nearby riverbank, but the area was completely empty. No one was there.
Yep.
Oh,
What the Dude, is that just somebody out there? Dude.
Dill, get out.
Dude.
Go.
What the is that, dude? Hey! Who's out there? Who's out there?
Go, Dill, go. Turn my light. There it is.
Like, I can't tell, like, he was over here, right?
It's hard to tell from the backup camera. I think it was over here.
The trail right here. Well, it looked like it was over here. Hey! Anybody out there? Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Dude, I think that was her.
Hey!
Or somebody just f***ing with us one for real. No, we need to go down.
Who was coming out here?
Hell no! Go ahead, go.
As they decided to turn back and leave, something chilling happened. In their rearview mirror and backup camera, a faint white figure appeared close to them. They quickly checked the surroundings, but once again, no one was there.
Dude,
What?
I think we got like actual good evidence.
I know for sure I saw something.
Dude, there's nobody out here, man. There's nobody out here. Dude, that's pretty freaking cool.
I can't believe we got that.
Like, I'm freaked out by it, but at the same time, I'm like, we got that shit on camera, dude.
Dude, that's some of the best footage we've ever gotten.
I thought maybe it was somebody
They really
come on down here and get stabbed or something. A white figure on the camera way further away. So how could that go from right behind the car and then way over here, which I think is over there? It looks like it's up there on the camera to me.
But it's so hard to tell on that. But either way, we still got it though.
Hell yeah.
I had to go back and look at it, but I know I saw
Hell
something and I had the
Dude,
camera pointed at it.
I know y'all gonna like that, dude, because that is awesome.
Only later, when reviewing the recorded footage, did they confirm that the white shape was indeed captured on camera. Combined with the eerie scream, Dylan and David believe they captured some of the most compelling evidence of the Lady in White legend. Sasquatch Gorge, a name that evokes wilderness and hazy legends, is a place most people avoid after dark. But Grassman, a content creator known in the cryptid hunting community, chose this very spot for a multi-day solo camping trip. He believed that only in solitude could one truly hear what the forest has to say.
Jelly, so I decided to stake it out and see how it goes tonight. If there's anything negative about this place, I could.
As dusk fell, the air grew damp with the smell of earth and moss. Grassman set up 2 tents, one for sleeping, one for gear. It was a tactic he used to make strangers think he wasn't alone. Carefully, he positioned a GoPro camera facing the forest edge and attached 2 motion sensors near his vehicle. Everything was ready.
One-nighter tent. The larger tents, I even got one even bigger than this one. I'll bring a large, gigantic tent if I'm going to be spending a week or more in the field, because I like that extra space. I can put all my equipment and gear in there and still have room to move around.
When night descended, the forest fell silent. The fire died down, leaving only faint moonlight filtering through the leaves. The hum of insects faded, then stopped entirely. Around midnight, Grassman jolted awake to a strange sound, a faint metallic clink, like someone tugging at his car's door handle. He stayed silent, eyes fixed on the darkness. His hand rested on the handgun at his side. It was 12:03 a.m. Over the next few minutes, footsteps circled the camp, slow and deliberate. Then the motion sensor light flicked on, off, and then on again. He heard heavy breathing, or was it his imagination? Every sense was on edge. After a few minutes, the sounds stopped. No running, no snapping branches, just an absolute suspicious silence. The next morning, he inspected the area. No footprints, no disturbed ground, nothing out of place, except a strange smudge on the car's door handle. When he wiped it closely, he found a small, greasy handprint with 4 distinct fingers, slightly longer and narrower than a human's. He compared it to his own hand. It didn't match, nor did it resemble any animal's print. There was no video evidence, no witnesses, just a single handprint etched into the dusty paint of the car. Grassman stayed calm, took photos, and preserved the scene. He didn't claim to have encountered a creature, but his voice in the video trembled slightly, a wavering between reason and an unseen fear.
So the only thing, I searched my vehicle to look for any kind of fingerprints or anything, and all I got, I don't know if you can see them, there's some smudges, some whitish color smudges around this part of the door. It looks like maybe a print right here. I don't know. I'm having to stand up in my door. So there's a palm print here, and then what looks like 4 digits right there. I don't see anything else. I mean, that's not a very big, huge hand, but looks oily.
A small mark, but too perfect to be random. Why just one hand? Why right on the door handle? And what triggered the motion sensors repeatedly in the night when the camera captured nothing? It could have been a drifter, or perhaps a curious wild creature. But for Grassman, the strongest sensation wasn't in the physical evidence. It was the unseen gaze, the feeling of being watched all night from an unknown source. And perhaps that's the scariest part. Something came close, very close, just to remind him he was never truly alone in Sasquatch Gorge. On October 2nd, 2024, amid relentless rain at Cape Henlopen State Park, YouTuber Saucy Seth took on a challenge few would dare, spending the night alone by Tower 12, an abandoned coastal watchtower notorious for its reputation as the haunted tower. He'd heard stories of footsteps echoing in its empty stairwell and figures appearing in sealed doorways, but this time, he wanted to see for himself.
Alright, so this is tower number 12, and it's said to be haunted by an old soldier who fought in one of the wars that have taken place here. A lot of people have come here and taken pictures and videos, and supposedly they say they can see him in those pictures or videos. I don't know if it's true or not. That's why I'm here, and later tonight we're gonna come back and we're gonna investigate it. So you can't even go inside of this watchtower. They have completely blocked it off, but it definitely gives off a very creepy vibe to it.
That night, the rain was thick, and sea winds howled through the trees. The forest around the parking lot was cloaked in silence. He turned off his vehicle, hearing only the rain and his own heartbeat. Stella, his loyal dog, whimpered softly, as if sensing danger. As he walked the trail to the tower, Seth described in his vlog, "The air feels heavy, like it's charged with electricity." Each step echoed, no crickets, no wind, just absolute silence. Near the tower's base, the temperature dropped sharply. His breath turned to vapor, and the hairs on his neck stood up. Suddenly, Stella growled and yanked her leash, staring into the darkness beside the tower. Seth swung his flashlight, seeing only weathered concrete walls, but he swore a black shadow flickered past the bushes.
I don't know if you guys can tell. It's raining right now. Guys, my heart is beating so fast right now. We're going down the trail. I don't know. I don't really have a flashlight. Okay, the watchtower is up here.
He reassured himself it was just his imagination. Then, a metallic clank rang out from the tower's base, clear, close, and deliberate. Stella let out a low whine, her tail tucked tight.
Hell nah, bro. The energy around this just does not feel right.
Without hesitation, Seth grabbed the leash and ran, his camera shaking wildly, the sounds of rain and his ragged breathing blending into the darkness. When he reached his vehicle, He slammed the door and locked it, his heart still pounding. In the footage, a faint sound emerged, like footsteps approaching, then stopping as he started the engine.
Still. Go.
The next day, Seth reviewed the video. No figure appeared, just the rain, his breathing, and an eerie silence enveloping everything. He shared that, all night, Stella kept barking at the window, while he felt like someone was watching. No one knows what really happened at Tower 12 that night. Perhaps it was just fear and isolation playing tricks, or maybe something truly lingers in that old structure. Though there's no clear evidence, Seth's genuine panic and Stella's reactions convinced viewers he encountered something beyond human reason.
The whole thing, but I don't know if I was tripping or if I was hearing things, or like I said, if my brain was playing tricks on me. It was pitch black out there.
Is Tower 12 more than a wartime relic? Could it be a vessel for something darker? Share your theories in the comments.